Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are now officially into the final full week of Season 2 here in Warzone and Vanguard. Come this time next week, we should have all the major reveals for Season 3 out there, the roadmap, the trailers, all sorts of stuff like that. But before we get to Season 3, we do have one final update to go. The final update of Season 2, which is dropping this Thursday on April 21st. So we got some new previews for what will be changing this week. We also have a new Season 3 teaser that actually is sort of teasing some special blueprints or some new secret weapons coming to the game. And we also got some new leaks, some new rumors on what could be happening with Call of Duty post Warzone 2 and post MW2 later on this year. So quite a bit to break down today as we go through it all. If you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Really does help grow the channel. And if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, every single day I got you covered with all things going on in Call of Duty. News, updates, loadouts, tips, you're gonna find it all right here. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. That way you can always stay up to date. So like I said, we've only got one more playlist update left in Season 2. That'll be dropping this Thursday. It shouldn't be anything major. This should just be another routine playlist update, another routine weekly update. So you shouldn't need any downloads for this one once it ends up dropping. No surprises are expected here. You never know though. We might see some random patch notes go live or something like that. If that's the case, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated later on in the week. But as far as the final Season 2 playlist update goes, first up in Caldera, we've got the standard Battle Royale, solos, duos, trios, and quads. So no restrictions here. You can use any weapons from any game, MW, Cold War, or Vanguard. Same deal with the operators as well. Usual stuff there, nothing out of the ordinary. We also have the return of Caldera Plunder. For this, we're just going to see standard Plunder quads. So no more Rebirth Plunder this week. It is back on Caldera to wrap up the season. Speaking of Rebirth, though, we do have some updates here as well. We are once again going to see Resurgence solos, duos, trios, and quads. So all the party sizes for Resurgence yet again. I know last week it was initially planned to, remove solos for the week. But then Raven is like, oh, okay, everyone's liking solos. We'll keep those till the end of the season. So we do have Resurgence solos to round things out. No telling us if that'll change next season. Obviously, Resurgence solos has really caught on and become very, very popular. If I was them, I would keep it in the game. We are going to have to wait and see, though, if that is the case for Season 3. But then also alongside the Resurgence stuff, we also have Iron Trials quads on Rebirth Island for the very first time. So if you like that increased health, the more, I guess, slowed down pace of Rebirth, but with, more skill in all the gunfights, you'll have that available this week as well. Now, moving on, over the weekend, we got another new Season 3 teaser. They've sort of been dropping these randomly from day to day. That's usually how it is leading up to a brand new season. Season 3 is no different. We actually got a small little 20-second video clip from Call of Duty that I'm going to play on the screen for you guys now. You guys will be able to hear exactly what this clip is, and then we'll go ahead and dissect what this actually means.
This fight is beyond the scope of any of our conventional munitions. We must forge something new. And these weapons are our only chance for survival. Let's hope they're enough.
So clearly, this clip is teasing some kind of new special weapons and or blueprints coming to Warzone, clearly themed around Godzilla and King Kong. There's one specific blueprint that has like the whole gorilla face on it, so obviously referencing King Kong. There's another one that is quite literally modeled after Godzilla, which is super, super cool. Now, the tweet that this video clip was actually released in actually reads, declassified, newly unearthed footage from secret facility B1108 on Caldera. Now, as it stands, we don't know what B1108 is. We don't know if that is a bunker, if that's going to be a new area with Season 3. What we do know, though, is that Peak is going to be largely involved in this season's changes. Raven's actually already gone out and said that Peak is going to see some substantial changes with this update. With some of the POI updates, it's going to be altered in some way, shape, or form. And we also have a bunker that's placed on the side of Peak that has thus far been inaccessible. So a lot of players are thinking, oh, maybe this bunker is going to finally tie into the map and we'll be able to access this. And that's where we'll be able to get these secret blueprints and these new classified weapons that Call of Duty is teasing. I imagine we're probably going to learn more about this secret facility and probably these weapons at some point in the coming days. So of course, stick it here for that whenever that information surfaces. But yeah, we are getting some kind of new blueprint themed around the whole monsters event and maybe some new kind of weapon as well, specifically, related to what's going to be going on in Season 3. Now, per usual with our weekly preview videos, we got to go ahead, we got to check out the Trello board and see if anything new has been updated here. Since we last talked about this, we did actually see one slight Trello board update. They ended up putting up a new issue here relating to the combat shield. They say, players will notice that the combat shield blueprints will not appear correctly when equipped in a loadout. This, I believe, is primarily relating to the new riot shield blueprint that you get from the whole Rebirth Island Easter egg in the Golden Vault. So if you get that, you can't use it on a loadout right now, which is kind of unfortunate. And I believe the other combat shield blueprints are also a bit wonky as it stands, but they are aware of that. They are looking into that. Other than that, it's pretty much the same issues on the Trello board that we've covered before. We still got issues in Plunder with the loot not appearing correctly. We still have the issue with buy stations on console where the UI resets as you're trying to scroll through it. Then also some issues with the Astrakan skin as well. Keep in mind, the Trello is not the end-all be-all for the issues that are being looked into and the issues that are being fixed. Later this week, I will have a whole video out about all the issues in the game that are not on the Trello board that ideally we're going to see changes and updates for in Season 3. Also, just to put it out there and ideally get some recognition on some of those issues as well. But yeah, not anything too major changing on the Trello over the past few days. Also, when it comes to events, this past weekend, we actually had a Max XP event that they sort of kicked off out of the blue that wasn't previewed, but we had that. The next XP event won't be until after Season 3 launches. From April 27th all the way to May 2nd, we are going to see Max XP yet again, which is double rank XP, double weapon XP, double operator XP, double battle pass XP, then also double clan XP for Vanguard as well. So that'll be happening just after the Season 3 launch, which is great. Going to be perfect for leveling up those new weapons and getting your operator level back up, obviously after the whole seasonal reset. But yeah, nothing there to round out the season. Now, to wrap things up today, like I said earlier, we do also have a brand new update on the future of Call of Duty, some new leaks, some new rumors on the future of Call of Duty stemming from Tom Henderson. We've talked about him many, many times on the channel up until this point. He's established a very credible track record and has been very, very accurate when it comes to his insider information in the past. And a few days ago, we actually posted a new article on what we can expect post MW2 and Warzone 2. Now, obviously, we know MW2 is dropping this fall, the sequel to MW 2019. We also know Warzone 2 is going to be dropping at some point in 2023, most likely in early spring around, March, April, or May. We also know that there's not going to be a premium title dropping in 2023 in the fall like there usually is, but Tom's sort of reiterating in his new article here about how there appears to be a third Call of Duty project releasing at some point after Warzone 2 in spring of 2023 and before Call of Duty 2024, which is going to be Treyarch's next title. And that could very well be like a standalone Zombies game, since obviously there's going to be a huge gap in Zombies content once the Vanguard content season ends. And then we have, Treyarch's next game in 2024. So just keep all that in mind. But while all of that is going on, though, Sledgehammer has apparently already begun working on their next Call of Duty title. Yes, Sledgehammer is apparently making and leading a brand new COD title that could happen in 2025, a year after Treyarch releases their next game. This could happen in 2026, and perhaps we're going to see those alternating years off with Call of Duty going forward. It's hard to say at this point because obviously the whole Microsoft situation has not unfolded yet. Activision is still the head of Call of Duty and Microsoft is not in charge as of right now, but that could change once they do take over. Ideally at some point in the next year, I think, is that time frame there. But also there's been some other news that surfaced recently about how Call of Duty titles could shift to more of a they release when they're ready schedule, which is more studio based, which I think would be the best possible situation. Obviously, with no Call of Duty 2023 dropping next year, Treyarch's going to have that extra year development to make their game even better and make sure it's ready for launch. In theory, that should also help out Sledgehammer a little bit as well if they're dropping a game in 2025 or even 2026 if they also get an additional year off to, again, polish their game and make sure it's fully finished for launch. I feel like just releasing established, polished, and finished games when they're ready is the no-brainer choice here, rather than constantly forcing out a COD, maybe taking 1 year off this next year to, rebalance things, but then going right back into that grind of every year there has to be a new game in November, in late October. It's just, it doesn't make sense to force that when you could get a much better product of releasing it when it's ready, right? So to me, I'm hoping that's the situation there. Let me know your thoughts on that down below, though. Are you guys happy to hear that Sledgehammer is already working on a new COD, or are you kind of like in that way, in that sort of mindset of, yeah, let's just keep it to IW and Treyarch, because Sledgehammer unfortunately has had some rather unsuccessful CODs in their time, I guess you could say. Regardless, all that being said, that is going to wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, or if you have not already subscribed, every day I got you covered with all things going on in Call of Duty. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. That way you can always stay up to date. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WhosImmortal for a discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. The links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.